All right, so we've got the forging done. Now all we need to do is grind. I'm gonna grind the profile of it and then grind in these bevels, make them nice and even. And then I'm gonna do hand sanding before the heat treatment.
Searching under rocks and stones, looking for some clue or another bit of proof that I wasn't just here before. Seems the beginning is just like the end, and I can't change it. Everything I learned, I just unlearn again.
Alright, so this is where we're at. I've ground the bevels, now it's time to start hand sanding. One of my least favorite things in the entire world is hand sanding. It's so boring and tedious, but I'm just going to turn on a podcast and get to it, and hopefully I get it done today.
Forever rising, forever dying, I'm in a constant echo of dark to light, then back to dark again. And all I want is to let go, but I swear that where it ends is right around the bend.
Alright guys, now we have the bevels of the herb chopper up to about a 1200 grit. We are leaving the sides and the scroll work as forged, and so the next part is heat treatment. The reason why I sand it up to a 1200 grit before the heat treat is because when the blade's soft, it's a lot easier to sand. Once the blade's hard, if it's already up to a higher grit like this, I don't have to start solo on the grits to get it back up to there. I can start at 800 or 1000 grit sandpaper and get it back up to a 1200 pretty easily after the heat treatment.
Spend a lifetime waiting, forever rising, forever dying, barely drawn. Sometimes breathing in is all I can take. Sometimes I just stare at the clock and wait. Sometimes.
Alright, and the reason why I put another piece of steel in there is to warm up the oil. Because this is going to be a kitchen utensil, I am using canola oil to be able to do the heat treat. It's a food safe oil. It soaks into the steel and makes it food safe. It's a lot safer than using like motor oil for quenching the blade. So I'm going to do that, and then once I've heat treated, I'm going to temper it just in a conventional oven where, again, you just don't want motor oil around, right? Alright, so once that steel actually hits red hot, I'm going to dump in the canola oil in order to heat that all up. And I am assured that because of science, warm oil cools down the steel faster. I'm sure it has something to do with really detailed science about oil and oil temperatures and oil viscosity. But I don't know all of that science. All I know is that the oil cools down the steel faster when it's already warmed up. Still a little hazy on the details, but it's worked with all of my other projects, so that's what I'm going with, I guess? I don't know. That was a quick normalizing cycle. Now put it back into the forge. It'll heat up. Alright, it's about ready to heat treat. Non-magnetic. Alright, and now to test to see if it got hard, we take a hand file, feed it along. Yep. That is one hard knife. Alright, so the last thing that you need to do is put it in the oven. So I'm going to do 2 temper cycles at 400 degrees for the herb chopper. Alright guys, so the herb chopper is finished, finally. After what seems like, I don't know, a couple of years of hand sanding, I finally got up to an even grit. I also made a base for it, so it's not just, you know, sitting on the counter, you know, something sharp. But this is actually one of my favorite things I've made so far. I have a couple other projects, hopefully, that will turn out even better than this, and I can see my skill improving as I go, which is super cool for me. This particular herb chopper is going to be a gift for my brother-in-law, but I am planning on making a bunch more of these and possibly selling them, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Thank you so much.